So you're ambitious. You've got these huge goals, but you feel lazy. Let me tell you something right now. You're not. You're actually fighting a war inside your own head that nobody ever taught you how to win. But in the next few minutes, we're going to give you the battle plan.
All right, picture this. It's almost midnight, 11:47 p.m. You're lying in bed, your face lit up by your phone, just scrolling. And that little voice starts up, right? Tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow I'm going to start that project. I'm going to hit the gym. Tomorrow it all changes. That ambition, man, it feels so real in that moment.
And then morning hits. And all that fire from last night? Poof, gone. Replaced by this heavy, invisible weight. You know exactly what you're supposed to do, but you just can't. And another day slips right through your fingers.
And you start asking yourself, what's wrong with me? Am I just broken? Do I not have the discipline? Let me stop you right there. That's not it. Not even close. See, the real problem is deep inside your brain. It's a wiring issue. Your brain is built for one thing above all else: survival. And right now, it thinks your ambition is a threat. So let's break this down. When you think about some huge, ambitious goal, your brain doesn't get excited about the opportunity. No, it sees risk. It sees the unknown. It sees the potential to fail. And all of that spikes your stress, which your nervous system reads as one simple thing: danger.
So you've got this internal tug of war happening. On one side, it's you, your conscious mind, saying, let's go, let's study, let's hit the gym. But on the other side, your ancient, survival-focused brain is just screaming, no, danger, avoid. And guess which one usually wins? The one that's promising safety and comfort.
Think about it. That sudden, overwhelming urge to clean your room right when you're supposed to be studying. Or you just need to watch one more YouTube video before starting that big project. That's not you being lazy. That is pure, raw avoidance. It's your survival instinct wearing your face.
Okay, so why is that urge to avoid so damn powerful? It all comes down to one little chemical: dopamine. And our world today is an absolute minefield of cheap, easy dopamine that trains your brain to want instant gratification over hard-earned success.
And this stuff traps you in a brutal habit loop. It works like this. First, there's a cue. Maybe you feel bored or stressed about that big project. That triggers a craving for that sweet, sweet dopamine hit. So what do? The response: you grab your phone. And boom, the reward, a temporary hit of pleasure. Your brain just learned a lesson. Stress is solved by scrolling.
And here are the biggest culprits. Social media, junk food, online porn, they are literally engineered to give you the biggest possible dopamine rush for zero effort. They hijack your brain, making it almost impossible for the real, meaningful work to even stand a chance.
Let's just zoom in on sugar for a second, because this is wild. When you eat it, your brain gets totally overwhelmed. We're talking about research from places like UCLA showing it literally slows down your brain. It attacks the very proteins that are supposed to repair your brain cells. It turns you into an addict. This isn't just a snack, man. It's a weapon against your ambition.
Okay, so how in the world do you fight back against all this, against your own brain chemistry? Well, you don't use brute force. You get clever. You use a little trick, a tiny switch.
This is absolutely the key. Your brain panics at the big goal. Go to the gym sounds like an hour of pain and effort. But what if the goal isn't go to the gym? What if the goal is just put on your gym clothes? See? Your brain can't panic over that. It's too small. The resistance just vanishes.
But here's the catch, and this is where most people screw it up. This tiny step only works if you do it fast, immediately. You cannot give your brain time to talk you out of it. The moment you think it, you move.
And this is the final cheat code, the 2-minute timer. You're not committing to an hour-long workout. You're not committing to 3 hours of studying. You are just committing to starting. For 2 minutes, that's it. Anyone can do anything for 2 minutes. But the magic is, once you start, momentum does the rest of the work for you.
All right, doing this once is great, but we want this to be automatic, right? We need to build a system so you don't even have to think about it. Let's make this effortless. Okay, here's the playbook. Super simple. Step 1, you do your tiny micro step within the first 10 minutes of waking up. Before the phone, before the excuses. Step 2, you attach it to a habit you already do. So you brush your teeth, and then you immediately do your micro step, no thinking. And step 3, you use that 2-minute timer. Just hit start and go.
Now look, all of this is useless if you're running on empty.
You need a foundation, you need energy. Discipline isn't magic, it's built on these fundamentals. So listen up. Get morning sunlight for at least 10 minutes. Drink a glass of water the second you wake up. Stay off your phone for the first 30 minutes, period. Make your bed. Get that first win of the day. And dial in your sleep, dark and cold. These are not suggestions, they're requirements.
Okay, we've gone through the science, the strategy, the whole system. Now, it's time to actually do something. This is where it gets real.
I really want you to get this. Burn it into your brain. Your problem isn't a lack of ambition. It's not that you're lazy. The problem is the starting cost. It's that wall of resistance your brain puts up. And everything we've talked about is designed to make that cost zero.
So here it is, your challenge. For the next 7 days, just 7, you're gonna pick one tiny micro step. And every single morning, within 10 minutes of waking up, you are gonna do it. That's the entire mission. Just start. Look, all that ambition you have is real. It's just been stuck behind a locked door, and you've just been handed the key. That resistance you feel, it's not who you are. It's just a signal that the first step feels too big, so you make it smaller. You kill the fear. You take back control. So the only question left is, what are you gonna start tomorrow?